And we're live. Greetings, friends. It's a late night in Night City. What's that about? And welcome to the Christmas Eve stream. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe this is the latest we've ever streamed. I just got back from a Christmas party. The dog has been watered, fed, and walked. I didn't really have. I ate too much, so I don't have anything to eat right now. I've got my water and a Diet Coke, and I'll hang out with you guys for a little bit, see if anybody's here, and just play a little Cyberpunk 2077 on this cold and rainy Christmas evening. How is everyone? I hope your Christmas evening is going well. We can level up. We need to get the technical ability to 20. And we got a bunch of attribute points. I'll spend those later. Let's spend those later. And I guess we'll go fight crime. Always see if anybody's here. Oh, look how close. There's an assault in progress that we can deal with right now. Right now, right here. Where is it? What's going on? What are these bastards up to? He's going to get a little hot under the collar, and they're going to find out that they're a little contagious. Sometimes if we employ quick hacks judiciously, there's a guy hiding back here. We can take over this incident without firing a shot. I don't know if that'll happen tonight. We have a very we have a very low tier OS right now. I think we're like tier 2 or something. But needs must. He's coming at us. They're coming at us. Take that. Is there any cover here that we can take somewhere? That did nothing. You have a clear shot. Is that it? I think we got one more. We've got one more. He's hiding. He's hiding. He's about to get a little hot under the collar. Merry Christmas Eve. Papa One's here. Papa One, you are up late, my friend. Welcome, welcome. And Mama One is also here. Papa One and Mama One, thanks for being here. I just got back. The dog has been watered and fed, and we've got 2 more jokers that we got to deal with. Hold on. I'll talk to you in a second. Excuse me. And that's how you do it. That's how we do it in Cyberpunk Redemption 2. Pop One says, hope you had fun with your family today. I did. I cannot admit. I came home with a shopping bag full of food. There's a giant barbecue, and I've got chicken and beef. I've got steaks. I've got cake. I've got pie. I've got mashed potatoes. I've easily got 2 weeks worth of food. It's crazy, very generous, and yeah, you know, saw a bunch of cousins and aunties and uncles, and a bunch of little nieces and nephews that think I'm the cat's meow because I'm a famous YouTuber. They always have questions to ask. So, anyways, yeah, and there was a Yule log, and that was nice. Kind of a Black Forest cake. Very traditional Christmas. My father's little sister, and she's always been very kind to me. She has two sons, two cousins of mine, and one of them sadly passed away. So she's always kind of sentimental, and I don't think I remind her of him, but I just remind her of her sons in general, of having a son in general, and she feels a little sentimental about that. She even had a present for Daisy. Sadie. It was really cute. I haven't given that to her because I just gave her a big chunk of steak. But yeah, she's got some dog treats for her. Mom says, I finished wrapping presents, and we have been having our annual Christmas festivities. Our original farm crew and their kids always reunite for Christmas, and it's been wonderful. It sounds wonderful. I appreciate that you have time for this family, Mama One, and that you're up for Christmas. Thanks for being here. Means a lot to me. Mom One says, that's sweet. You're lucky to have such a sweet aunt. Yeah, I am. I am, really. Hold on, what else do we have? Got this free katana. There are grenades. What's that? Well, let's disassemble. We don't need those. I guess we could do a little mishy-mish tonight. How far away? Oh, here we go. That's Dying Night. But what I want to upgrade is Lizzie to Dying Night is V's iconic revolver or pistol. Pop One says the original farm crew is staying till after New Year's. It's nice having the old gang back together. We are older now, but it's nice to reminisce on the golden days. These, Papa One, are the golden days. Your golden years. And don't you forget it. Now, in your honor, I believe, no, we're so close. We're only 5 units away from upgrading Lizzie to Tier 5 Iconic. I'm going to do a little cheating so that we can get there. I know we don't cheat in this channel, but it's not really cheating. It's just a judicious use of our cash. I'll show you how. Let's ride a motorcycle in the rain. But I'm glad you're up. I forgot to mention last night that I also started watching a show called The Closer with Kyra Sedgwick, aka Mrs. Kevin Bacon. It's a police procedural, but she plays this CIA interrogator from Atlanta, and she has a really cute accent. It was a USA show, and I'm only on season 1, but I'm really enjoying it more than you would think. you would expect. But the show is from 2005, so it's not. So even though it's a lady in charge, it's not made for modern audiences. Okay, let's buy all these hats. Why? Because we're going to break them down for their component parts. And then we are going to use those component parts for craftable upgrades. And I wish well, I haven't thought of any of these tricks myself. I wish I had, but it's just a way to, because if you found these in the wild, you'd craft them into upgrades. Or you'd sell them. I think that only gave us 2. Yeah, now we're 3 away. We're going to have to fight crime. Is there any crime to fight? There's so much crime. That's very convenient. Right around the corner. What are these folk up to? What are these fine folk up to? I don't think we'll even bother. Well, we should bother hacking them because there's more than 3 I want to hack. We should hack. Just because. But look at all these fun things they have that we can deal with. That we can loot. Excuse me. Smart weapon. It auto locks. We don't even have to aim. That's how you do it. Sorry, we need all your stuff. €68. Papa One says, we always have time for this family, Super Antonio. How long have you been streaming? You just hopped on at, like literally 2 minutes after I got on. I just got home, fed the dog, walked the dog, washed my hands, poured myself a cold Diet Coke and some water. And jumped online. Because I did a lot of talking tonight, but I got some more to do. Yeah, I was gone maybe 6 hours. She was very happy. The dog was very happy when I returned, but she was fine when I was away. She just kind of napped and played and patrolled the house. Kept everything ship shape and Bristol fashioned. Make sure there were no intruders. Made sure all her stuffed animals minded because she's in charge. I think we're only 1 away now. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, we got Lizzie to tier 5. Is Lizzie even equipped? Okay, let's field test her on that other incident, this one, and then we will go have a shooty bang contest. A Christmas Eve contest. Why? So we can win another shooty bang. Okay, here we go. Let's fight crime. No fair hiding. Cover and concealment. That's not fair. Hold still, why don't you? That's Lizzie. Okay, we've been wanting to do this for a long time. Wanted to upgrade her so we can get a really cool weapon. Make a little money in the process. That was $4,000. Those things explode. Okay. Is there a quick travel point around here, a fast travel point? Yes, there is. Papa One says, you mentioned your aunt. Do you get to see her often? No, not at all. Once a year, Papa One. Even though they do not have they do not live that far away. They live about an hour away. Mama One says the farm crew spent the day shooting guns and riding horses. Some of the original crew members brought their own horses. It was a warm day at Ranch One, and we took full advantage of it. When you're shooting, are you like shooting at targets or are you hunting? What's going on? Are you throwing cans in the air? Are you having contests? What's happening? The chat wants to know. Excuse me, officer. Okay, let's go home. I was going to have a rum and coke tonight, a celebratory rum and coke. But I had a glass of wine at dinner. And I just didn't feel like I'm not much of a drinker, not really. Okay, oh yeah, we have to start the mission. The mission is called Shoot to Thrill. And you'd be happy to know, Papa One, that we have a shooty bang store and a shooting range one floor below us. One floor below Via's apartment is the shooting range. Here's Wilson.
Hey V, about to start. Gonna take a piss or something? Now's the time.
Land Gator's here. Greetings, Ian Gator. Ian Gator says, I'm pretty sure that I've been subscribed to him for longer than 30 hours. Thank you, YouTube. And happy Christmas Eve, everyone. Happy Christmas Eve to you, Land Gator. I started that tier of 33 hours because we were getting a lot of trolls for some reason. And that kind of just limited. So we get this free handgun, but this one's better. We have to get a score of 60% or higher. Wilson reminds me of Mr. Pearson. Well, hold on. Let's save it in case we mess up. Let's make a save.
Fucking nice, I'm telling you. Anyway, enough words.
Papa One, we're going to do some target shooting right now.
3, 2. Hey, hey, the hell's that? The hell you doing with that double barrel? It says small caliber only. Forgot my iron. Must be in my other jacket. A holster. A holster! Get the fuck out of my sight now! Fuck, Choom. Chill.
Okay, the good news is you can. It's how many times you hit the target. It's not just. You don't have to just hit the target once. So you can hit the same target multiple times to get your score up, which is why it's good to have an automatic pistol like Lizzie.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Nice, real nice. Looking good, Rudy. Go, go, go. Halfway there, Rudy. Going good. The hell was that, Lisa? Forget your glasses?
We're at 82.
15 seconds. Looking good, P. Don't fuck it up. Nothing like the smell of powder in the mouth. Stop. Everyone stop.
Perfect score. This is the only time we've ever gotten a perfect score.
First place, me. Second, Rudy. Rest of you bush league punks. Learn to shoot. Out of my sight. Now.
Thanks, Wilson. Sure is pretty.
So what we got is the Lexington X Mod 2, which is it's a power pistol with a 28 damage. What tier is it at? I can't tell. Tier 4. It's at tier 4 right now. But it's these muzzle slots. It's like we can add these mods to make it lethal. We're gonna add an explosive round mod, and then we add a silencer, and we'll get this up to tier 5. And it's a very good pistol. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And that's why
See you around, Wilson. Till next time.
we can pick up all this extra ammo too. This complimentary ammo. Well, maybe not. $20 rounds. Papa One says, we usually do a target shooting and skeet shooting pull. We also occasionally pick off squirrels and wild rabbits. Although this year we didn't because my farm dogs had pretty much ate all the squirrels and wild rabbits. And Mom One says, Merry Christmas, Ian. And Papa One says, we usually do a contest as well. We put money in a pot and whoever wins gets the pot. This year, the winner got a brand new Browning auto shotgun. And Landgator says, then good call, my friend. And Mama One says, the range employee needs a chill pill and eggnog. He's got pent up rage. I think he's got, even in night cities, unfortunately, his business is suffering. I think V's his only customer, regrettably. In fact, let's buy some bullets from him. Why not? handgun ammo, and heavy ammo, shotgun, and sniper. This is what we need. I don't think we need 893. Let's buy like $100 worth. Papa One says, also tomorrow we are having a horse breaking contest. Some of us older folks are talking about competing. My son is giving a box of cigars to the winner. This happens to be he happens to be the current champ. Well, all right then. Okay, how are we doing on... We could craft ammo if we wanted to. So we have 130 rounds. No, that's the wrong. We have 989. We have almost 1,000 shotgun shells. Here's our monowire, and we have 140 rounds for the Lexington. Sounds to me like we gotta fight more crime. We should do a mission though. Advance the story. Wait, what's some tier 1 components? You can also craft bullets out of tier 1 components. Okay, what kind of missions do we have? We can deal with Pan Am. This is a racing mission. This one's too complicated to do tonight. I'll fly away. What's I'll fly away? And this one's sad. We shouldn't do this. I guess we're dealing with Pan Am. Let's go see what Pan Am wants. Landgator says, okay, I'll just put you on my TV. Well done, Landgator. Papa One says, for someone who hasn't worked on the farm in years now, he can break horse like a pro still. He's talking about his son. Well, it's in the blood. Mama One says, I'm trying to tell the crew we are old now. Papa One and the boys will not stop until they have broken every bone in their body, LOL. And Papa One says, someone has to show the younger generation that we've still got it. I volunteer. Talk to Pan Am, Mitch, and Saul at 12:38 a.m. Okay, let's... Oh, we cannot skip time. We cannot skip time. Where is everybody? It's dark out. For a tribe of nomads, they sure have a lot of stuff.
You're here.
What is she doing here? I forbade you from even breathing on that Militech convoy, so you call in your friend to do it all behind.
Landgator says, bro, I will never say no to a Pan Am mission.
I have no fucking clue what's going on here.
Damn it,
I understand what you mean,
seriously considering letting that
Ian Gator. However,
chance like this.
Get the sense this fight's grown stale. Come on, put some feeling into it.
No.
she has no interest in Girl V, and right now we have a Girl V. Let's see if See? This is what our V looks like these days. I made her look like Alt Cunningham. Let's see if I can show you a better picture of her. Well, that one's good. There. She looks like Alt Cunningham.
I can't believe it. There he goes, off to paint the grass green.
I thought the biotechnical contract had withered and died.
Mitch likes us.
We see it through to the end. To prove the Aldecaldos keep their word.
Crop protection. Who gives a damn about crop protection?
Mom once says, "Oh, I ended up cooking ducks tonight, Super Antonio. I'm also cooking tomorrow." Me
What's this basilisk nonsense?
Me and some of the crew roasted 4 ducks. There's a lot of people at Ranch 1, from the original farm crew to our current ranch crew and their families.
The Militech convoy will take the 101 right past us. Shame not to say hello.
Let me guess. Whole thing's your idea? How did you know? So I wouldn't be quite so pissed if it weren't.
I believe V is right. If this had been Saul's idea, he would have seen it as the greatest
Yeah,
plan.
I was talking with my aunt. Yakitori, which we were talking about last night, traditionally made with chicken thighs. You know, so it's a nice juicy piece of meat. So I really think if you took some chicken thighs, Mama One, and basted them in teriyaki sauce instead of barbecue sauce and just grilled them, you basically got yakitori. And if you want to be more authentic, you can just you can put them on bamboo skewers and serve them with rice.
And you plan to grab the basilisk count. Thanks, B. Haven't said I'd help just yet. Okay, let's go talk to the rest. So, just the 4 vets on board with the plan. Nobody else.
We didn't bother asking the others.
There was too great a risk someone would take it to Saul.
Besides, only the vets understand what we have to gain by having a basilisk.
There's a little shooting in this mission. We're going to steal a tank, Papa One. It's called a basilisk. We won't get to shoot it though. It's military surplus, so I don't think it works. They have to repair it.
We'll make better use of it right here in America. Did you try to get Saul on board again?
And we'll just settle right here for Ian Gator because for some reason he likes Pan Am.
Distributed across 2 fronts.
Mom One says, I will try that. I have been bugging Papa One to try it since you first talked about it.
Behind, then get the hell out and away.
Questions? Comments?
It is one of my favorite meals.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, thanks.
How's Pan Am look on your TV?
The train engine we had blocked the convoy's ways there.
Are you riding with us, or will we meet you there? Riding with you.
Excellent. Let's get going.
Okay, let's get going. We're going to steal a tank.
I think I heard a little shake in that voice.
You did not.
Come on. Did you get your hands clammy too?
Screw you.
Papa One says, I must say I am in extremely great spirits. I'm glad, Papa One. I can tell. I love it when the original farm crew gets together. We worked together for close to 50 years. We are still tight-knit and keep in touch. And Cloudy says, what a view. That's for you, Cloudy. Merry Christmas. And Papa One says, we enjoy our reunions. And Papa One says, I can see why Ian likes Pan Am. And Mama One slaps me. Yeah. I mean, if I got to choose between Pan Am and Judy, afraid I'm going to go with the... I'm afraid I prefer the curly-haired, curvy ones rather than the skinny, tattooed asymmetrical hair, complainy ones.
How is that not right?
Cloudy says Merry Christmas all. And Papa One says Merry Christmas, Cloudy.
Don't miss life in Night City?
At times, perhaps. I miss the feeling of having in the beginning. Of freedom. But I also haven't forgotten.
And Mama One says Merry Christmas, Cloudy.
Yeah. Took adjustment on my part too. Though, never was completely alone.
You had someone?
A true friend. Jackie by name. You would have liked him, actually.
Jackie. I remember that.
I'm glad she talks about Jackie. So apparently Cyberpunk, this video game, is based on an RPG that used to play in the 90s on paper with dice. It was like Dungeons and Dragons, but it was a Cyberpunk game. So all these, all the combat, the quick hacks and everything, that's all based on like
You like it so much, maybe we should
a
just
30-year-old game.
let the basilisk go on its way?
Landgator says you can always go after Judy. Yeah, we plan to. That's actually my favorite ending in the game, where you leave Night City with Panam and Judy. I think that's what happens. It's been a minute since I beat the game.
Okay. The Militech convoy will be traveling from Night City to the base where they're due to meet the buyer. We will stop it at the railroad crossing.
All we have to do is shove this beauty in its way.
B, any questions?
Nope, let's do it.
Plan to move this thing how exactly?
It's old tech. Carol will have to hack it.
Then I'll somehow have to finagle authorization from the control tower to move it. Tower looks inactive.
Okay. Let's get to work.
Okay, we got to go up here and find an authorization code. And there's stuff in here. Yeah, we know what we're doing. Panam. Where'd she go?
Stairs it is then.
We'll follow her upstairs. This is for you, Cloudy.
Well done. Thanks, boys.
The devs knew exactly what they were doing.
I've always been fond of trains. And the stations where so many tracks converge.
Junctions.
Yes, those. When you see them from above, you feel
Free. Like you could set off on 1,000 journeys all at once.
perhaps more simply hopeful. Okay, here we are. Carol!
See, she has to yell to Carol. You'd think they'd all be wired in together. Have like some kind of comm system in their head.
Would you help me look?
Sure thing.
Papa One says, I didn't realize robots had relationships. LOL.
Nada.
It's over here somewhere.
Nothing here. Nada. Oh, well.
And Cloudy says, are you talking about Megacorps? That was a fun game. And Papa One says, never could get into all that Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Couple of the new farmhands like that in a card game called Magic the Gathering. One of them is a huge Harry Potter fan, and he drives me nuts. My sister is a huge Harry Potter fan, And Landgator says, "Excuse my language, lol." And Papa One says, "With his constant drives him nuts with his constant Harry Potter references." Cloudy says, "Super Antonio, did you ever stream the Harley Quinn DLC for Batman Arkham Knight?" No, we did not. That's something we should do.
Got something.
But it's a, it's a pretty, it's only like a 15-minute mission, really.
We have a card. What now?
And Mama One says, "I would never have guessed when I started gaming I would live to see players drooling over a robotic character, but here I am." Well, they were drooling over Lara Croft when she was just pixels. And Mama One, if you have a boy V, you can have bath lady times with her. What's happening? Oh, sorry. Okay, we got to activate. I thought we just give her the card and she'd do it. No, we've got to do it. We're not even a member of this tribe. And we got to... Where'd she go?
I wanted to speak with you.
What do you want to talk about?
I know this may sound foolish, because I asked you, but why are you doing this?
Because it's important to you.
Is that all? Sorry, that sounded worse than I intended.
Any more questions?
No, I know everything I need to, I believe.
You manipulate poor? That's my girl.
All right, let's rejoin the
One of the reasons why she sounds teasy with female V is because it's the same dialogue that she has with male V.
Convoy. Got eyes and ears on it?
And with boy V, you can have a romance with her. You can have
proceeding as planned.
bath lady times with her. So it's basically an economy of dialogue. But I still think she's a tease. Cloudy says, "Mama One, look at her. Look up near Automata 2B. People go crazy for that android." Yes, they do. I was thinking of streaming that game too. It was that or Stellar Blade or this game. And the algorithm suggested this game. Literally, I asked the AI.
Everything's under control. The convoy is already heading our way.
Mom One says, "Cloudy, those people need help. She looks like a lady of the night." We're not really dressed. Let's change it to more appropriate. There. More appropriate desert wear.
Hurry up and wait.
You're acting spooked, as if you're the first person ever to stand up to Saul. Save your breath. I don't need to be consoled. Was it someone I know?
These are all these are all veterans, Papa One.
I don't think he peeped a word of it to me. What did Saul do?
Saul dressed the guy down head to toe for messing with the family. Hell, he didn't send him on any jobs for a year.
How to raise a glass to Scorpion.
To Scorpion.
And to Jackie.
Don't talk about the war much.
What's there to say? They just packed you into a panzer down in Mexico and said full speed ahead, soldier. Then it was weeks talking either to yourself or the onboard AI, drinking iodide like water, because your Geiger wouldn't shut up.
Mm-hmm. Sprouting a rash on my ass just thinking about sitting in that boiling hot coffin.
Uh-huh. But y'all can't wait to pack your asses into the basilisk, huh?
That's different.
Completely different. We'll see once you're on board.
Gonna try and get some sleep.
Okay. It'll be quite some time before the convoy comes through.
Anything happens, wake me up. Unless you and
Cloudy says she doesn't look like a lady of the night. She's actually too nice in the game. LOL. And Papa One says, I wish my mother could see some of these game characters now. She would have had a fit. My mom used to throw a fit about my brothers collecting pinup girls. And don't get me started on her thoughts on Playboy. Yeah, Papa One, we are so far beyond Playboy.
And do you see the small flickering star to the right?
Yeah.
You do? Oh dear. That means there's some major leak.
I don't get that joke.
Good night, B.
Okay. Gear up. It's time for some shooty bangs. We got to fight some Militech guys, so we can't use our new pistol. We need to we need something heavier. Mama One says my mother-in-law used to say Hugh Hefner was Satan dressed in satin pajamas. She was not far off, Mama One. I mean, the devil does work through people. And he's one of the reasons, Hugh Hefner is one of the reasons why we are in the culture that we are in right now. You could argue that he started it. And Curbs, channel member Curbs in Oz says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas to you, Curbs. Glad you're here, friend.
Cars, it'll speed you up. Wait, no coming in line. Take out that couple.
Okay, hold on. Gotta do a little... I'm trying. Hold her steady.
Surround them as soon as they're cut off.
Let's just rain down hellfire on these guys. Okay, what do we got? We can't use that. One of those skull guys. There's always time for a quick hack. Cover. Cover and concealment. We can actually fire from behind cover. Have a grenade. Have another grenade. There's the tank. That's what we just stole, Papa One. It's called a basilisk. Pan Am's waiting for us, and we shouldn't keep the lady waiting, even though we are. Yeah, a little money. It's more than what Pan Am will give us. Curb says, Merry Christmas, everyone. And Papa One says, Merry Christmas, Curbs. Hope you're well. And Curb says, always. And Cloudy says, Merry Christmas, Curbs. Glad you're here, mate. Glad you're here, mate.
Of course it did. Just as I said it would.
I think that's it. I don't think we have to fight anymore.
Sure did.
So yeah, I ate too much, but it's only once a year. And it was nice to be amongst all those family. And I just hope I didn't catch anything from those little kids. Paranoid about it. I had to talk to a lot of little kids. I had to get a lot of hugs from all these germy, unruly bastards. They're not bastards, I apologize. Far from it. But, yeah, I don't know if it's because I talk too much or I'm coming down with something, but I am feeling something in the back of my throat. Mama One says, will we do a Christmas stream? We sure will, Mama One. At the usual time. Oh, we got to meet with Saul? Uh-oh, now we're in trouble. Saul and Pan Am are going to have it out.
What's the meaning of this?
Exactly what you see. The basilisk.
All I see is two trucks with giant Militech logos on them. Fuck, Pan Am, you can see them from miles away. You think we don't have problems enough on our hands? The Raffens could rear their heads at any moment.
Do you want to serve corporations forever? Fine. Go right ahead. In that case, we'll make the basilisk as a souvenir of what this
Papa One says, if they get sick, you get to call them unruly bastards.
we'll be able to fight back.
If I get sick. Well, they did last year, but I wasn't prepared at all. So I had my vitamin C and my zinc, and I washed my hands a lot. So I think I'll be okay.
Bob, Mitch, you two take the trucks around back. We need to unload.
And here's the view for Cloudy and Landgator.
Got
She does look nice in that evening light.
Sure I will. So you better expect that call.
See, why are you teasing?
Take care.
Why are you being so friendly to us? If you're not interested at all you like us for are our considerable set of skills. They have a weapons dealer out here, Pop One. I will show it to you. Shoot and ride. So he sells stuff. all the dealers, the weapons dealers, sell basically the same. Have basically the same inventory. So you don't get like any variation. It's kind of like Arthur's World, but it's just it's cool that they have one too. Mom one says, hopefully Sadie won't have to become Nurse Sadie. And Cloudy took a screen cap. Well, we could kind of use it for a thumbnail, maybe. So yeah, this is all the stuff they got. Just like everywhere else. And we can find all these weapons, so we don't have to we don't have to buy them. What else do we got here? I don't want to do that one. Let's see if there's any crime out here. Crime in the desert. There just happens to be an assault in progress. Let's do one off the beaten trail. Just because we cannot summon a motorcycle. We're too far from a road. Here's Goro.
I will wait where we met before.
Flintstones. Just stay out of trouble, okay?
Okay. Here's a road. And a motorcycle. Do a little riding in the desert. Papa One says, I would definitely have a heyday at the arms dealer. Okay, let's do a little recon before we just... It's not good to just run in there. Like we got somebody up here. That took care of those jokers. Fighting crime in the desert. We're at level 30. We are completely outclassed. Or for where we are in the game. Mission wise. Which is a good thing. And it is I would attribute it to doing all these police scanner incidents. Not only are they good combat practice, it's an excellent way to make money and to get XP. And unlike Arthur's game, you never run out of things to spend money on. Somebody's yelling at us. There's somebody. Oh, there he is. What are you doing up there? That's him done for. Ashura. He's got an Ashura and some sniper ammo. Papa one says, I was going to laugh so bad if the motorcycle would have drove far past you. And Kerb says, my son got Red Dead 1 for me for Xmas, so I'm about to download it. You're in for a treat, Kerbs. And Mama one says, you will love it, Kerbs. I played it back in 2010 with my son. We were obsessed with it and Red Dead 1 online. And Cloudy says, was that your first time? Will that be your first time playing Red Dead 1, Kerbs? And Mom one says, I actually love certain Red Dead 1 features over Red Dead 2, like the duels, gambling, pardon letters, and other things. And Kerb says, yes, I started Red Dead 2 maybe 5 months ago. Never played Red Dead 1 and deliberately stayed away from the content. And Cloudy says, I see. Have fun. That's amazing, Kerbs. I had no idea that game was so new to you. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 since it came out. This channel started for Red Dead Redemption 2. So I've been playing since release. I mean, the game is an old friend to me. And to you, it's a new friend. But I was already making videos 5 months in. I pretty much decided to make videos because I was tired of the annoying videos on Red Dead Redemption 2. I didn't like the style of videos that everyone, and I wanted to make a different style of videos. I wanted to make a more relaxed, friendlier style of videos. And here we are, swearing and doing live streams of Pan Am's butt. I turned into exactly what I was rebelling against. How's that for irony? At any rate, friends, I will end this stream here with us driving away into the sunset, or it's 7:17 a.m., so the sun rise. V meant to do that. Well done, Valerie. Shout out to the mods, Mama 1 and Papa 1. Thank you for being here so late at night. And channel member Curbs and Oz. Appreciate you, friend. Couldn't do it without you. Thanks for being at this very special late night Christmas Eve stream. Merry Christmas, friends. We will be streaming tomorrow, Christmas evening, at the same time. Uh-oh, there's fighting. There's fighting. Hold on. Let's deal with these jokers. Is there anywhere we can find some cover? We're going to have to hack these skull guys. Oh, there's so many of them. We're boned. Yep. That's it. They swarmed us. Thanks for watching, friends. Merry Christmas. And we'll see you tomorrow night.